everybody, my name is Nick James Amsden, and welcome to this episode of Cardwire. In this episode, we're reviewing the Hall of Fame game, some analysis I made, and some analysis from the fans on Reddit. Thanks to the mods for sticking my post about a question I made to some of the fans. I asked, who impressed you, who unimpressed you, and who are you excited to see more of? Starting with the top comment, SSL3, he was impressed in Buda Baker and TJ Logan, both showing their skills on the field this first game. A lot of people were impressed with them, including me. I'll get into some more deep analysis about some of these players in the rest of the video. SSL3 was also disappointed in Trevor Knight and Brandon Williams. Trevor Knight was skittish in the pocket, and Brandon Williams did not show that he could be a cornerback 2 yet at all. Another user named Krylo mentioned a couple of people, but he mentioned two guys that I don't think got enough respect. Cappy and Olsen Pierre did actually pretty good, and then he posted some stats about Cap, who apparently got 4 QB hits. Very impressive for someone I honestly have never heard about. Disappointed. He said he was disappointed in the secondary mostly, and Scooby Wright. He just thought he wasn't fast or athletic enough to make plays. That's it for the comments today, because I do want to make this a pretty quick video because we do have the Raiders game coming up in a couple of days, and I want to get this out. If you want to read some of the other great comments, some amazing stuff, please do. I'll link it down in the description below. Sensory Depot had an amazing post, amazing write-up, and someone else did too. Someone else brought up some linebackers, people that you wouldn't really even think about. Time to get into some of my analysis. I really love the play from some players, including the offensive line. The offensive line made a lot of plays that I think we could be happy about. The second strings did show that we have depth this year, which is something we were missing last year. We have players that can come in and help us out in the long run if Jared or Mike get hurt. This is great for us, in my opinion, because we've needed this for a long time. The second string O-line looked great. It might have been some second string D linemen who we were playing against, but I'm still impressed. I'm impressed with a lot of the stuff from I saw our D-line as well, including first round pick from last year, Robert Condici. I think he did great and showed that he is just as strong as we thought he'd be. He's showing out there that he can literally be a Darnell Dockett clone. I think he filled holes really well and used some good pass rusher moves. Wasn't able to get to the quarterback, but I think a lot of QB pressure and I think a lot of run stops. Staying on the defensive side of the ball, let's go straight to the standouts. Buda Baker did amazing in his first preseason game. I think he was there a lot. He was able to crash down. He was able to cover well. I think that he did great for his first NFL action, and I'm excited to see him and Honey Badger back there as safeties. I think that he's just like Honey Badger, where he can blitz down or he can cover it. He was good at run stop when he got up there. He got a little swallowed up, but I mean, he's not a huge guy. But it's going to be really interesting to see what he can do if he can crash down and really get some plays. Let's see what he can do in the next preseason game. Another person we need to see more of is Hassan Reddick. I don't think I saw enough of him. I saw the announcers talking about him a couple of times. I saw him break down on some runs. I think he got in the backfield a couple of times. I was really interested in what I saw from him, the little sample size I saw from him, and I'm really excited to see him in this next preseason game against the Raiders. I hope he does great. Let's get on to the secondary. In all honesty, obviously we can't be that excited from what we saw, but I will say someone actually did point out some things about Brandon Williams. He was targeted a lot. And when you're targeting that much, you're bound to let something up. Obviously, in man coverage, Brandon Williams needs to be better. So let's just hope he gets better, honestly. I don't think we should cut him. He was a third-round pick last year. He has the ability to be good, as he showed on his pick. And obviously, you know, he didn't do that great. But he's still a project. Let's see what BA and the guys can still do with him. Some other members of the secondary didn't really stand out to me, but I did see a lot of passes that could have been stopped by some better secondary members. Ironhead Gallen, whose name I love, did show up in a good way sometimes in run support. You could tell he was a middle linebacker in college, but in coverage he was subpar, decent. Yeah, so let's get on to offense. Not that much to talk about on offense in my opinion, but the tight ends look good. Loved Moma, loved his hands. Obviously his hands are really good, so, and he was running through guys just like he was last year. And then move on to quarterbacks. Blaine Gabbert, the Goatbert, as people like to call him, Gabbert, came out there, killed it, in my opinion. He did great. Maybe he's just doing great under Tom Moore and BA, because he looked like a quarterback that I haven't seen him be before. Had a great completion percentage, made some amazing throws down the field, all due to the pocket by the O-line, who was doing great, by the way. Don't forget to give that second string O-line credit, because they were doing great. But he had a lot of time to throw, and he made some really pretty throws downfield. Britton Golden snagged a really great one. Yeah. And then moving on to the other quarterback, Trevor Knight, who made one really cool pass. I'm just saying, I think that Trevor looked really scared. He wouldn't stop running around in the pocket. He doesn't have good pocket presence. He obviously has an arm, but he doesn't know how to use it. So I'm going to see, he'll probably be cut. It'll probably be Drew and Blaine last. I think they're going to be battling for the second string spot, because if Drew can't show that he can be a better quarterback than we know, then I don't think he deserves that second string spot anymore. And then moving on to the wide receiver group, I did see some things from Britton Golden I really liked. I'm not the biggest Britton Golden fan, because I think he's been on the team for a little too long, and we've seen some wide receivers come and go that I think should have took a spot. But I know he's a really good special teams presence, so that's why he's still on the team. But he did show he could be a decent wide receiver today. Also, some other guys I really kind of liked were Carlton Agadosi, who we didn't see much of, but that guy on the field looked huge. Oh my God, 6'6"? Are you kidding me? 6'6". Just look, you can see him walking around, and he doesn't even look like he's in the right sport. He looks like he should be on a basketball court. Kid's huge. I love it. I'm so excited to see what we can see from him. Chad Williams made a decent play after the run, but we all knew he was a run after the catch kind of guy. It was a nice catch, I think. Yeah, it was a pretty good catch, but after the catch, he did great too. So I'm excited to see if we can see more from Chad. I know there's a couple of Chad naysayers out there, but I do think we're stacked at wide receiver this year. Let's go over to running backs real quick. Elijah Penny showed that he has power to get through tackles. I like that. Andre Ellington showed that he can get touchdowns, but can't run through a person to save his life. And he didn't look like he was really had the juke set move he used to have. He wasn't really doing his thing, his old thing. I don't think he makes his team. I think the 4 running backs we run with are David, Chris, Kerwin, and TJ Logan. I think Elijah Penny goes back on the practice squad. But while TJ Logan's on IR, I think Elijah will be on the regular roster. I don't think Andre deserves to be on this team. I love Rod Jesus back when he was good, but he's not good anymore, in my opinion. I'm excited to see Kerwin more, because he's going to be our starting kick and punt returner. So yeah, that'll be exciting. But obviously TJ Logan impressed a kick and punt return. I'm excited to see more from him in a couple of weeks. I think he'll come back and dominate. Mid-season standout, someone said. I love that. But yeah, I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks for commenting on the thread. Thanks for the mods for sticking. Thanks for watching this. I'm really trying to be a better YouTuber in general, and I'm trying to make better videos for you guys, and I hope that comes through in my editing and what I'm doing. I'm going to try and make these videos quicker, like 2 days after the game. They should be out from now on. It's just a little hard sometimes, but we'll figure it out. Again, thanks for watching. Stay great.
Thanks, ugly guy.
I'm a nasty hoe. I'm a nasty hoe. I'm a nasty hoe. I'm a nasty hoe. I'm a nasty